Good day. It is time to open this Amiga 500 and see what's what. It does, and you know what, I am kind of crazy about keeping screws together, but as I'm working on many of these at the same time, and there are, not each machine has the right screws to it. I am flinging everything in this little bucket of parts, and I'll sort it out later. So, once again, this looks like it has all the original screws, which are the T10, or Torx 10. Looks like a little, well, like a six-sided star kind of, sort of. Lots of car people use these for headlights and things now. I guess because they're not as easy to take out, but also maybe they're better for the robotics things. Although I think on cars it's usually T15. Anyway, remember, when dealing with an Amiga, it's T10. T10, Torx 10. T-O-R-X. So, as it has been a while, but I do remember, there's little clip things, or just little fingers of plastic, right about here on the sides, to hold the case together. What's going on? Okay. Ta-da! And you know what? As we have other Amiga covers here, I think I'll put that there. So, in looking around, I don't see much. I see some, looks like corrosion on top of the keyboard, but that shouldn't matter. The keys are pretty dirty. But, it's probably means it was well used. Maybe by somebody who smoked. Or, just life happens. So as usual, I've got to take the screw out from the disk drive to get the keyboard out, so I can get at more things. And the keyboard has this cool plastic thing across the top. Oh, okay, well we're not going to mess with that. So as we have more keyboards down here, we'll just set them there carefully. So, back to, this is not, there's the famous Westchester burn-in sticker. Oh, I see what I forgot to do. You go in there. I can tell this one has been messed with a little bit because there's supposed to be a little washer along with the screw that holds the drive, that holds the grounding strap on the keyboard, but there is no such washer. Oh well. Alright, so put that back in, and we will go at the T10 screws. 2, 3, 4, and this one also has, hello, the little, yeah, this one looks, it's funny, sometimes you open them up and you say, oh yeah, this one, it looks like nothing's ever been plugged in. But this one, the fingers on the edge, or the edge connector, this is just a little guard that goes by the expansion port on the side. So that's a good thing, we'll hold on to that. So after taking out those 4 screws, I think all we have left to get the shield off, and this shield has some rust, And it's funny, this top of the disk drive, it doesn't have rust, but it has dust right where the vents will be. So these little fingers that hold the thing on just need to be bent up. You do it with a slot screwdriver and you try and get them as straight as possible. So the shield, when you go to lift it, will come right off. Oh, look at that. It's magic. Magic. Okay, now already we're seeing something interesting here. I'm going to put the shield with that other shield. Huh. Well, test, Westchester burn-in, yeah. So on here, already I'm seeing something different in that Agnes, who is here, has a little thing across. I'm not sure if that's for heat or what. But also, the kickstart has an extra wire. And it says MX. So maybe it's something, well, I don't know what version it is because the machine wouldn't fire up. So, looking at everything else, everything looks, you know, this board has not been scavenged, unlike the last one I looked at. So, what to test? Well, in going with the last thing that I had, funny, there's also another, what version is this? Oh, the sticker's not so great. I don't know what version this is. Anyway, in going with the last dead Amiga, Denise. Oh, and you know what? This board is not really marked nearly as well. In terms of all that pretty white writing. So this is definitely, this one, oh look, it says B52 Rock Lobster. Huh. So I'm assuming this might be, well, I don't know what it is. Fab. I don't know. You'd think that they didn't stop putting good things on. They started after. So maybe this is earlier. Maybe it's later. Probably later based on the serial number. So now I am ever so gently. Oh boy, it is. Denise is putting up a fight. But I got her. And all the pins look okay. That is encouraging. It is. So, I need a good safe place. I will put this back where it was when it was truly dead. And I will pull this, my test machine, closer. And once again, this chip comes out pretty easy. It's been out of here a number of times. And it looks good. So here's Denise. And here's Denise. The pins look good. The witness mark looks good. I will line it up. And I will push it in. And as I do not have power connected, I will connect the power. I will turn it on. Alright, what have I done? Alright, is that the right power connector? That is always the question. I have so many, but it has been. Yes, it is. Alright, so is that in right? So, it would seem that Denise is not the trouble. Huh. Alright, well, where do we go from here? Well, you know what, you know what, I think I'm going to go for, well, in looking here, yeah, I think I'm going to go for Paula, because it looks like maybe some of her pins have issues, as in they just look darker from the top. Now, what does this mean? I don't know. But, you know, we make it up as we go along. Well, they all look fine there. Alright. One taken out. One, two come out. Alright, come on. It's okay. So, witness mark, pins, everything good. Or it seems. It seems. So line it up, give it gentle pressure, put it in, turn it on. And it comes up just fine. So maybe, just for fun, in the midst of this, it's funny how sometimes difficult it can be to pop the disc in. Okay, so we changed 2 chips. We're still doing okay. We are. What is that? This, as I'm standing here waiting for the disc, I still keep looking just to see what I can see. Definitely, these are different versions of the board. But which is older, which is later, I don't know. I guess we'll see as we go along. So, we're still doing fine. I think maybe once this finishes, and we are finished, and I'm assuming the light would be off now. I will turn this off. I will pop the disc, and we'll go for Gary. Come on, Gary. Oh, it's funny how just sometimes don't want to go. Alright, so Gary is out. And now we're going to go to the test board here. Not the test board, sorry. The one that was not working. Chips, pins all look good. The configuration is correct. So line it up, push it in, turn it on. And we're still okay. So, is encouraging. I'm just making sure over on this pad here that I have these three that I've just taken out of this all lined up so I don't mix anything up. So, Denise, Paula, and Gary are not the trouble. So what we have left are the 68,000, the funny Kickstart ROM, of course Agnes, but Agnes has this funny thing, but I don't suppose it will be any more difficult. But I think the next thing, once this fires up, is I'll check the even and the odd CIA chips, I think. Okay, so that is fired up. I think I need a break for a moment in time. So to recap, we're on Amiga 500 restoration project. This is the third machine. It did not fire up, and well, I'm hoping it will after some more changes. So stay tuned. We will continue with the CIAs, etc., etc., etc.